Here's the information for the tailgate going down. New spot, Lot A, 199 Alabama Street. Music, food, steaks, chops, hot dogs, burgers, scrimps, scallops, food, drink, liquor, alcohol, Southern Edge.
Listen to me.
DJ, TVs, games is going down at the Two Live Stews tailgate.
Uber out there. $30.
Yeah.
Eat all you want.
Yep.
And drink all you want.
All day long.
$30.
We never run out of food at the tailgate.
DJ Bing's going to be there. He's confirmed to be the DJ. We're going to have big screen TVs. If y'all been for the last couple of years, y'all know how we do it when the Cowboys or the Steelers come to town.
Yeah.
Tailgates are.
Yeah, okay, BMS, this is what they want. Vick, that family shit. Jersey, hey, yo.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Let's be clear. A clean, healthy environment is what you and your family deserve. The truth is, our indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, which can dramatically affect respiratory health, especially among children and the elderly. The solution is Cleer. Cleer filters trap and remove dangerous particles from the air, keeping substances like bacteria, viruses, mold, dust, and pollen from accumulating in your home and other indoor spaces. Cleer filters offer a diverse selection of filters that meet the highest industry standards. Cleer filters catch even the tiniest contaminants, creating a healthier and safer breathing experience in your home and other indoor environments without compromising the integrity of your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. Visit Project Cleer, CLEER.org, and take advantage of all the benefits a cleaner, healthier, pollution-free environment has to offer. And together, let's clear the air.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
Falcons Wrap Up, presented by the Two Live Stews. Drop your highs and lows from the game in the chat and chop it up with Doug and Ryan about your Atlanta Falcons.
We have our new advertising rate sheet available. The Two Live Stews have a current reach of 50,000 people.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Here's the big thing about it. If we advertise your business, you got to remember, this is pretty much forever. It's in perpetuity because these videos are streamed and you can watch it over and over, and people can watch what we did 6 months ago and they're still going to see your advertisement. Okay?
It's constant.
Constant. All right. So, internet-based or Atlanta-based businesses, just going to shoot you real. I mean, if you're in Arizona and you got a brick and mortar, we probably can't help you a lot, to be honest with you. Now, if you want to advertise the show just to show some love, that's cool. But an Atlanta-based business and internet-based business, check us out. Email us, okay? sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. Here, your sponsorship packages starting at $75. And you're getting a lot of value from $75. In the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group, we got 40,000 people, okay? So you got 4 different levels. Level 1, $75. And really, it's still great because, once again, perpetuity.
Let's be clear. A clean, healthy environment is what you and your family deserve. The truth is, our indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, which can dramatically affect respiratory health, especially among children and the elderly. The solution is Cleer. Cleer filters trap and remove dangerous particles from the air, keeping substances like bacteria, viruses, mold, dust, and pollen from accumulating in your home and other indoor spaces. Cleer filters offer a diverse selection of filters that meet the highest industry standards. Cleer filters catch even the tiniest contaminants, creating a healthier and safer breathing experience in your home and other indoor environments without compromising the integrity of your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. Visit ProjectCleer.org and take advantage of all the benefits a cleaner, healthier, pollution-free environment has to offer. And together, let's clear the air.
You see that right there, bruh's old.
That's right.
Every Q in America should be drinking Southern Edge. Steve Scott, Beta Mu 92, myself, Zy Spring 90, and you, Delta Kappa 92. Every bro in America should scan this QR code and check out Southern Edge.
Sweet. No, I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so sweet.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arlie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 44770-6949. Again, that's 44770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 44770-6949.
This is a non-African American that told me he never dated inside his race, and it's not caucasity. I just am afraid, and there's some other things that concern me that I don't even know if they're true, but
like what? Oh. The deficit.
Yeah, I'm worried because that is important to me. Period. I'm sorry. I need some back breaking.
No, I understand what you're saying, but you don't know that from, our race either, necessarily. And we won't.
You are correct. You are correct.
It's no guarantee.
So what is that? You're right. You're right. Now there are some ways that I've learned from my I don't know if we can say them. I don't know if but there's things to look for, ladies.
So what are these signs you're saying?
The feet. Are they made for walking or are they made for something else? I mean, that is true. That myth is true.
I think it's the hands.
Okay.
The Tea with Tree presents Unhinged, Single in the City, every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
Here's the information for the tailgate going down. New spot, Lot A, 199 Alabama Street. Music, food, steaks, chops, hot dogs, burgers, scrimps, scallops, food, drink, liquor, alcohol, Southern Edge.
Listen to me.
DJ, TVs, games is going down at the Two Live Stews tailgate.
Uber out there. $30.
Yeah.
Eat all you want.
Yep.
And drink all you want.
All day long.
$30.
We never run out of food at the tailgate.
DJ Bing's going to be there. He's confirmed to be the DJ. We're going to have big screen TVs. If y'all been for the last couple of years, y'all know how we do it when the Cowboys or the Steelers come to town.
Yeah.
Tailgates are us.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. Vick, that family shit. Jersey, hey yo.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chubb Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, shawty! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart. Baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, shawty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
Creep on in, on in, on in.
Lord, I hope they won. I just hope they won. That's all I gotta say. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Wait a minute. That's the wrong one. How do I start the show, Doug? Tell me again.
I don't know. You do it every day. What? You forgot how to start the show?
To God go the glory. Good morning, everybody. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. And this is a Thursday Halloween edition of the Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, Griff, Teal Dog 12, Rail Scott, and my classmate, one of my favorite dudes in the low country, John Dingle in the building. And good morning to you too, Dougie Stew.
Yeah, good morning, man. I wish you would have told me about the Halloween theme, man. I could have got a Halloween theme background.
Well, no, everyone knows how much you love working out, man. That's why you got a six-pack. You work out all the time, man.
I mean, that's true, but still, man, I like to be festive as well.
I'm outside.
Festivus for the rest of us.
Yep. I think I'm gonna. I got to walk through this little graveyard here shortly. Hey, man, it is what it is. You know, I'm not putting on no costume like the kids that came out just now.
So before we get to that, man, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, sir. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
The person that does the asking really gets asked, so thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Sir, I saw that video early this morning, those kids coming out in those masks, and I got so hyped upstairs in the room while the wife was still sleeping. It was crazy, man. That was dope.
So that was dope as hell. That was dope. Okay.
I hear a
but
butt coming.
What do you think? What do you think the odds are that they got their ass kicked?
Slim to none.
You think so?
No way.
So if the coach allows them to do something like that and put on mask and all that, he knows that they're going to dominate, right?
He knows they're going to handle their business. No question. He knows they're going to handle their business.
One thing I do miss, sir, is a great Halloween holiday, sir. I do miss that. We used to have the bestest time. It was scary. Like our Halloweens were really scary.
No question.
Because we didn't Halloween like these kids today. We didn't Halloween in no mall or we didn't
trunk or treat. No trunk or treat.
We weren't in our house by 5 o'clock. We left the house at 8 or 9 because it was dark. Right. We wanted to be scared for some strange reason.
Crazy. And we were. We did. I mean, the street lights in Oakley, right outside of Moco.
We didn't have those street lights down there.
Well, there were a few of them in yards, but not along the streets where kids would be safe and protected from light. No, sir. They were in several different yards spread out, so it wasn't consistent lighting in the dark.
We purposely left late. We used to run. We had this thing annually. And when I say annually, we probably had 5 or 6 years of Halloween,
5 or 6 of them.
Trick-or-treating. Yep. But during those times, there was from our house, from the top of the road, and I'm gonna explain this the best I can. From the top of the main road where cars drove to Dr. Scott's house.
Yep.
That we always talk about that comes on periodically. We haven't had them on in a while.
Which is a 1/4 mile long road with trees,
dirt road,
fences, by farms where cows and other animals are, and it's dark. It's dark as hell down that road.
Right. So it's like a 1/4 mile dirt road with overhanging trees on both sides.
Yeah.
There's no street light. So literally, and I'm not joking, that 1/4 mile, you couldn't see your hand in front of your face.
No.
But for whatever reason, we thought it was some type of machismo challenge thing where we ran from the beginning of the road to Dr. Scott's house in the pitch black dark.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And whoever made it to the other side, when we made it to the other side, you okay? You okay? Yeah, I made it.
And I think we mentioned one time when we had Dr. Scott on, and speaking of Dr. Scott, shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge. Of course, the stews are fueled and powered by the good folks at Southern Edge. Check us out on the web at southernedgebeverage.co.com. Lots of good things going on in the world of Southern Edge. Lots of good things going on in the world of Southern Edge. Yeah, I think we mentioned it before, but at one point in time, you even, because you're an artiste, Okay.
Mhm.
At one point in time, you even drew a picture of a monster on a piece of paper. And when you showed it to me and Dr. Scott, we wigged out like said monster was real. So, yeah, I mean, listen, man, I mean, the best of times for sure.
It's funny. I just thought about it just now, and you're watching the Two Lost Twos experience. The little video with the kids wearing the mask, the football team.
Mm-hmm.
I remember several years my costume being a monster. And I just said monster with a CS. A monster, but part of being this monster, my uniform was a football. I was wearing football pads because that looks kind of, I guess, like the Hunchback in Notre Dame. I wore football pads and had some kind of paint on my face.
Morgan's got a $40 SWAT team costume on.
Oh,
We're the school day.
Yeah, costumes have come a long way.
Right. It's
a long way.
And it's a lot. $40 is a lot. Is a lot for that little costume that's going to get worn one time. It's a lot. However, we didn't have the luxury of purchasing costumes like that.
No.
We figured out where we were going to be the day of Halloween after we got off the school bus with materials around the house and or yard. That's it.
Now I'm trying to remember, did we ever get one of those costumes where you kind of like, it was an overall type thing, you stepped into it, and then they had the little shell kind of plastic thing with a rubber band behind it?
We didn't spend no money on no damn costume.
Nah, I don't think we ever had one of those.
I mean,
No.
In Mason's closet, sir, he's got some space in his closet. Every costume that we've had for the last 14 years is hanging in there.
Sir, and you're watching the Two Lost.
This year, I told the wife, I said, well, listen, before y'all shop for any costumes, how about let's go downstairs in that costume room we've got and look for one.
You can't wear a costume he wore the year before. He's outgrown it.
Somebody else can wear somebody else's costume.
Mason could wear Miles' costumes, his big brother.
Like 15 costumes hung on hangers, still pristine in Mason's closet.
So do y'all get the costumes from Party City? Is that where y'all get them from?
Well, Party City tends to be expensive. We're more like Sam's, Target,
but the
Pick
Sam's
and Pay,
and the Sam's
Dollar
and
Store.
Target, the Sam's and Target have the selection like Party City. Like Party City, the costumes are like
you're gonna spend $60 though. You're gonna spend a minimum.
They like the costume celebrities wear to their parties at Costume City or
I was about to say there are Hollywood costumes for movies at Party City.
Yes.
But they cost. No. No Party City. No Party City.
Yeah,
now, if they want to sponsor the stews, next year we'll talk about Party City and make sure people come in there and buy costumes. But no.
I think I did buy the girls when they were doing Halloween. I think I did buy them costumes from Party City.
Oh,
and I do remember spending a pretty good penny on them as well.
Back then when your kids was wearing costumes, hell, we was living high off the hog. I get it.
Sugar was falling from the sky.
Sugar was falling from the sky back when your kids was wearing costumes. But right now, I hadn't worked in almost 15 years. Yeah, ain't no costume buying going on around here.
No, you have worked in 15 years as an amateur golfer. I don't know how much that pays, but that's been your job for the last 15 years.
It pays a minimum of 100+ per round when you play with chumps like I play with. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Wait,
Party City costumes, sir, are so ridiculously more advanced than when we were growing up. It's really unbelievable.
Nice. They're really nice.
It's unbelievable.
Really nice,
like the superhero costumes, like Captain America and Iron Man. Like your son,
6 packs.
Right.
Everything. They got all of it.
You should have had a picture of Mason. I remember Mason being Iron Man one year, and I'm like, I freaking live in that costume. I wear that costume to school every day if I had that Iron Man costume. They would think I'm Iron Man. They would think I'm Iron Man.
We drove that year and came back to Atlanta, and we trick-or-treated in Marietta, and we were a Super Friends family.
Oh, you should have pulled that picture for today. You should have pulled that picture for today.
I'll look for it and see if I can find it.
I saw that picture with Mason in that Iron Man uniform, and I was like, I would go to school every day as Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Right, I am Iron Man. I was Superman that year. Mason was Iron Man that year. The baby, which was her first Halloween, was Supergirl. And the wife was, I forgot who the wife was.
Okay.
Not that her costume wasn't important or she wasn't a super friend also, but I forgot what the wife was.
Hey, so listen, man, I wanted to run this by you, and you're watching the Two Lost Stews Experience. Shouts out to everybody in the chat room.
Can I say one sports thing before you say what you're about to ask me?
Yeah.
And don't forget.
Okay.
Shouts out to the Los Angeles Dodgers for finding a way to get it done last night. I mean, I don't know if you watched the game.
I didn't watch the game.
I turned it off after the top of the eighth, like it's over. Y'all have lost y'all mojo. It's just ridiculous. So shouts out to all the Lakers fans. I mean, the Dodgers fans. I know Uncle Mike, who lives in Texas and spends time with us. He's a huge Dodgers fan.
Uncle Mike
is in Texas, so
Uncle Mike is originally from LA, I believe.
Yeah. So congratulations to the Dodgers. Okay, what were you going to say, man?
I think I kind of realized that I think I'm a Yankee fan, man.
Yes.
I think I'm a Yankee fan just because, I don't know, that's the team I always root for since Reggie Jackson, since the 3 home runs in 1976, 77. He had his own candy bar. He hit 3 home runs in the World Series. And
hey man, somebody called Freddie Freeman this week Mr. October, and I couldn't respond fast enough. I said, whoa.
Are you kidding me?
That name is taken, you sons of bitches. That name is taken.
That's disrespectful. That's very disrespectful.
That is Reggie Jackson. He is Mr. October, not Freddie Freeman, even though Freddie is balling this postseason. But no, he's not Mr. October.
Hey, so this weekend, college football, NFL, we're going to talk about kind of a little bit about the games we're kind of looking forward to. It's homecoming at Georgia Tech.
It is. No. That's next weekend.
It's next weekend.
Yeah, that's next weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. And more than likely, there's going to be a lot of good things going on. I'm trying to come down with the fam and check the game out. And, I think there's going to be a little Georgia Tech get-together with Brown and his people. I'll let y'all know about that.
Homecomings at Georgia Tech are kind of different than homecomings at South Carolina State and any HBCU in general.
Nothing along the same line, sir. Absolutely nothing. I mean, if I miss a homecoming, I don't sweat it at all. I just don't. But you guys, if y'all miss a homecoming, y'all are like sick in bed for like a month. Y'all just hurt. Yeah,
sir,
I can take it or leave it.
I've missed one homecoming since 1989. And the only reason I missed that is we were filming Black Men Revealed. Okay. Remember we did Black Men Revealed, and we did it over the weekend, and we did like 8 shows in 2 days.
Yes, Friday and Saturday.
Yeah,
4 shows a day.
And so yeah,
again, that's when that sugar was dropping from the sky when you're doing things like that.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Good times. Good times.
So
homecoming will be good. I'll talk more about it next week. It'll be fun. There'll be some things going on, but again, nothing like y'all's was last weekend. No, sir, not at all.
Okay, all right. Y'all have been having some struggles. Y'all started off real hot, like We Believe type stuff, and then they've kind of come back to life, back to reality a little bit.
We're still in a position where we could accomplish our goals of getting 6 wins into a bowl. We're building this thing, and we've lost 3 games, but we probably couldn't have won that game last week. Didn't look good at all last week. Didn't play well at all last week. But the Louisville game, the Notre Dame game, we were still in those games that we lost. Yeah, they competed. A play here or there, or a recovered fumble here or there, or an interception here or there, or a caused fumble, and we win those games. Not last week, but the previous 2, Louisville and Notre Dame, yes, we win those games. So I'm pleased with how things are going. I really am.
And you're watching the Two Lost Stews Experience. One last thing I wanted to mention to you in this first segment a little bit, man. What do you think about this election, man? Tuesday is right around the corner. Over the last couple of days, it's been kind of bumpy. Freaking Joe Biden had an old man moment a couple of days ago, and he called the voters for Trump garbage. He didn't mean to say it.
No, he meant to say it. that was a Freudian slip.
Those son of a bitches are garbage. Wait, I didn't mean to say that.
And honestly,
the only thing I regret about this whole thing, man, is that Biden didn't step down 6 months earlier.
You should have did it a while back.
Because if Kamala doesn't win, it's because we waited too late. They waited too late. This man goes on record behind a microphone. Yeah, the only people are some garbage are them sons of bitches voting for the Republicans.
I feel slightly bad for Joe because he didn't get a full presidency. The minute that they mentioned Kamala was going to be the Democratic nominee, he was dead to us. It was all over. I mean, we hadn't talked about him. We hadn't seen him. I mean, he's been gone ever since then.
The man is not operating with his full faculties, man.
And that's what I was about to say. Not only was he gone then, he's been gone prior to that, and he doesn't even know where he is himself. I'm almost positive.
Do you think, because it's been the biggest story of the last 2 days, do you think what he said is going to quote unquote come back to haunt her? I don't. Let me just say this. I don't think so, because if you don't understand that he had not a Freudian slip, if you don't understand that he misspoke and that he really wasn't talking about everybody, you weren't going to vote for Kamala anyway. So it doesn't even matter at the end of the day, in my opinion. What are your thoughts?
I want to say something, man. I'm going to answer that question by talking about something that I heard within the last 2 days.
And Donald Trump's done this 10,000 times.
The great Plaz said, what would people think of me if I drove around in one of my cars with a flag that had R. Kelly on it, with a flag that had Puffy on it? What would people say to me if I drove around with a bumper sticker on my car of
Nazis
of the Nazis?
Right.
What would people think of me?
A swastika.
And he was exactly right.
Yeah.
There are people. I saw a campaign sticker yesterday on this lady's bumper. If I wasn't driving, I would have took a picture of it. It had "Vote for the convict in 2024" and a picture of Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Vote for the convict. Is what the bumper sticker said.
Right. And they were serious. They weren't being
no.
It wasn't sarcastic.
He's getting props and being shown love for the 34 counts that he's been found with, guilty of.
Right.
He's being applauded for being a criminal.
Yeah. Ass backwards.
If we were to celebrate someone like that, oh my God, we'd be the dirt of the earth.
Right.
But these people are going to attempt to put this man back in office. It's frightening. But Plaz hit the nail on the head. What would they say about me? What would they say about you? It was very good.
I actually think the guy's name is Plies. Am I wrong on that?
No, you could be right.
Okay.
You'll be right.
And I like Plies too.
Hey, call him Peter. I'm talking about the subject matter at hand.
Right.
Yeah. Plies, I apologize for calling you Plaus, or whatever I was calling you.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting last couple of days, sir. And
way to really take the air out of my story, Doug. I mean, you just really sucked the air out of my sails. That was terrible.
I knew you. You didn't mean that. I knew you didn't mean that, but I don't want you to keep saying it. Like if you tell this story to 20 other people, then what kind of brother am I? you know, a real friend wouldn't tell you. If a real friend wouldn't. A real friend would correct you. Somebody that doesn't care about you would just let you go on and call the man Plies for the next 30 years.
Numbers say 12 to 15,000 people are going to see this show within the next week. And I would just prefer you probably send me a text or catch me during the commercial break to tell me, just don't correct me. I don't even correct my kids in front of their friends at school. I don't do that to them. But you go ahead and do you, man. No worries. No big deal. A lot of stuff to talk about in the world of sports stuff.
So speaking of sugar falling from the sky.
Yes.
20 years ago when we were doing radio, Shaggy would have chimed into our ear. His name is Plaz. And then you would have corrected it on the go.
Right.
But we don't have that feature with this platform that we're using.
I think Tree mentioned that she had found something similar to that, but we'll see.
Yeah, but it probably costs.
That's a good feature. Yeah, it's gonna cost.
It probably costs more money.
It's gonna cost at least $12.99 a month, at least. That's it. Hey man,
Shaggy would tune into our ear. It's Plaz. real simple and succinct in a half a second, and then you would correct it going forward. You would say, "Oh, yeah, excuse me, no, I think his name is Plies."
Your boy Bronny, that's right, LeBron James' son Bronny is about to split some time. We'll talk about his G League endeavors. We'll talk about Week 9's NFL matchups as well as college. And also, man, Doug mentioned Georgia Tech struggling. I'm not sure how much we're going to talk about that, but shouts out to all the Yellow Jackets in the building. What were you about to say?
I didn't get into it. We got sidetracked, but I'm going to Newberry College's homecoming this week.
Ooh.
First one I've been to since I actually played there 35 years ago.
Call and text Dennis.
Yes.
Dennis Reed. His son plays on the team.
Yeah.
Don't forget about your tailgate going down this Sunday. That's right. We're going to do a live podcast out at the tailgate. We're going to have Southern Edge out at the tailgate. We're going to have tons of food. If you can read, you can see all the food right there. 5-minute walk if you take the martyr down to the game, which we do highly recommend. Parking's going to cost about $100. You don't want to pay that. Go ahead and jump on that martyr. It's smarter.
Yeah, if you take your martyr, get off on the 5 Points stop, walk straight up Alabama Street. It's a 5-minute walk, and it's on the left side, they said.
Now walk straight up Alabama, not down, because if you go down, you're going towards downtown. Walk up.
Right.
Go towards
the you can see the big ass dome. Walk that direction.
Shouts out to Southern Edge and the Southern Edge Beverage Company. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. Again, Week 9 games, college, NFL. Ronnie splitting time with the G League, as well as a few struggles from Georgia Tech. We'll talk about that up next and read your chat with your boys, the Two Live Stews, in this Halloween edition of the Two Live Stews experience. Keep it locked. Boo, Mickey Picky, boo. Boo, Mickey Picky, boo. Ooh. I want to have the last boo, man. Boo, Mickey Picky, boo. Golly. Oh my God.
Let's be clear. A clean, healthy environment is what you and your family deserve. The truth is, our indoor air can be up to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, which can dramatically affect respiratory health, especially among children and the elderly. The solution is Cleer. Cleer filters trap and remove dangerous particles from the air, keeping substances like bacteria, viruses, mold, dust, and pollen from accumulating in your home and other indoor spaces. Cleer filters offer a diverse selection of filters that meet the highest industry standards. Cleer filters catch even the tiniest contaminants, creating a healthier and safer breathing experience in your home and other indoor environments without compromising the integrity of your heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems. Visit Project Cleer, CLEER.org, and take advantage of all the benefits a cleaner, healthier, pollution-free environment has to offer. And together, let's clear the air.
Imagine feeling invigorated and focused, not by artificial substances, but by natural pre-workout supplements. This isn't just a thought, but a reality many athletes and fitness enthusiasts are embracing. They hold the key to elevated performance without the commonly associated side effects of synthetic products. However, overlooking the potential of these supplements means missing out on that all-natural energy boost and focus. It means accepting unnecessary crashes post-workout. It's a pain point that no fitness enthusiast should grapple with, especially when there's a healthier alternative. At Lion Roar Herbs, we produce a vegan all-natural pre-workout that is proven to increase performance and boost every workout. Visit us at lionroarherbs.com to learn more and look for natural performance energy. That's NPE. We are sure you will feel the difference.
All right, the NFL came up with this Mount Rushmore for every NFL team. All right, that's the 4 most popular guys. They didn't really give a lot on the criteria on how they pick these guys, but I'm guessing popularity, skill, and all of those different variables mixed up. All right, so for the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons, they picked Julio Jones, Matt Ryan, Deion Sanders, and Michael Vick. Now, I got to get rid of one of these guys to put in the hammer, Jesse Tuggle, captain of the 98 team. So I'm going to do it by process of elimination. It can't be Matt Ryan because he was the quarterback of the team that went to a Super Bowl. And he was the first quarterback to have back-to-back winning seasons. So Matt Ryan stays. It can't be Deion because he's one of the greatest football players of all time, and a fan favorite. It can't be MV7 because he is the fan favorite, the biggest, most popular player maybe in Atlanta Falcons history, and really the inspiration for all these dual threat quarterbacks today. So, unfortunately, Julio Jones got to say bye-bye. What are your thoughts?
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and hey, man, before we get into that last 48, we got to talk about that reel. You real whore. We got to talk about that. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? You heard the whole thing, the whole debate?
Shouts out to Southern Edge and the Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge Beverage, co.com. Sir, I've watched, I've listened, I've talked to several people. I couldn't get my LB on the phone because he's the most devout Falcons fan that I know to get his thoughts. Claude Roscoe Roney. I didn't get him on the phone. I wanted his thoughts because they would really matter to me. And as much as I want to throw Matt Ryan out, I can't possibly throw Matt Ryan out.
Yeah.
I can't possibly throw Matt Ryan out.
Yeah, I kept it real. I think we have to keep him.
Okay.
We don't have to keep him. I don't have to keep him.
No, we do
but
not.
We
do not have to do anything.
Right. You should get that spot.
But if we want to be taken serious with our craft, we would have to keep Matt Ryan in.
No, we still don't have to keep him. But go ahead.
Deion Sanders, you're right about him. One of the best to ever play the game. Not just Falcon, player. So he stays. Julio Jones. I really question if he's even better than Roddy White. I really question if he's even better collectively than Roddy White. May he have better numbers? Yeah, he's got more drop than Roddy too. So I think we could question Julio.
Well, he's probably been thrown to a lot more than Roddy was thrown to over his career.
I agree.
I disagree with that. I think Julio is, and Roddy is our homeboy.
Right.
He's from the crib. I think
slight to do with what I'm saying also, but not much.
Let me say this about that. Roddy is not going to the Hall of Fame. No. Julio is probably going to the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
That's really at the end of the day all you need to ask or say.
That's true.
Okay.
And last but not least, and this hurts my heart to say, but I'm keeping it real because this is the Keep It Real show. It would have to be Vick that gets removed from the list.
What?
It would
the most popular player in Atlanta Falcons history?
I agree. He's the reason why I bought season tickets, even though we have a cousin that was on that same team. I didn't buy tickets for the season because our cousin was there, Brian Scott.
So
I bought season tickets because of Mike Vick.
So explain yourself.
He didn't finish the drill. And as a matter of fact, it was his actions that put us in a state of turmoil and sent us on a downward spiral for years.
He didn't mean to do that.
Well, no, what he meant to do and what he did doesn't matter when it comes to what actually happened.
Right, but here I think you have to keep it designated to the field.
Explain.
You have to keep it designated to the field. You can't talk about off the field stuff. This is almost like the Pete Rose argument.
Well, it wasn't off the field. He brought it into the locker room. His actions came into the locker room. Yeah, I'm talking about the player and what they did on the field, what they meant to the organization when they were playing. You can't talk about, when they talk about Pete Rose, they talk about his playing, what he did on the field, and why he should have been not a first ballot Hall of Famer, but the minute he stepped off the field, Hall of Famer in baseball. That's okay.
I'm not going to change your mind, but I hear what you're saying.
We're talking about this.
And you would put Jesse Tuggle in this spot?
I would love Jesse Tuggle should be there. He was one of the best linebackers in the league. He was a staple of this team. He played for like 90 years.
Jesse Tuggle was he was the captain.
Right.
Like when you thought about the Falcons during that run when they went to the Super Bowl, when they got destroyed by Denver, Jesse Tuggle was the face of the organization at that time. Probably, you know who else? I just thought about this, and I really didn't give him any thought when I did the reel. It was either the most popular Falcons at that time were either Jesse Tuggle or Jamal Anderson. Now, Jamal doesn't have the body of work to be in this conversation, I don't think.
And Jamal was the bomb, diggity bomb.
And he came up with the dirty bird. He came up with the dirty bird.
It was a 3 or 4 year run for Jamal, though, for Jim. It wasn't 10, 12, 15 years of being consistently a top player at the position. That
Yeah.
wasn't Jamal's play.
Right.
So yeah, man, I'm okay with your thoughts. I just think
Older
that,
older cats would say Claude Humphrey, Tommy Nobis, possibly.
Nobis,
I don't remember them. They were way before my time. I've been in Atlanta next year 35 years, and when I'm telling you the 35 years that I've been here, the most popular players, the players that meant the most to the organization, that sold the most tickets, were the guys that I had in my list, I think.
The Vick thing was unbelievable what Vick did for Atlanta and down at that dome for 5, 6, 7, 8 years, man. It was unbelievable.
A quick little run through college games, NFL games you're looking forward to this weekend. 2 games I'm looking forward to, sir. Texas A&M on the road at South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Now the teams aren't, great. Texas A&M is ranked number 10, so right now they're in that line to be in the playoffs. So at the same time, home state Clemson Tigers taking on the Louisville Cardinal. 7:30 p.m. on ESPN. The South Carolina-Texas game is on ABC at the same time. So I'll do what you do. What's the thing called? The multi-view?
Multi-view. That's right. YouTube multi-view.
I'm going to try your multi-view thing as well. And then also in the NFL, several good games this weekend.
Some great games this weekend. You got to start talking about the Lions. Okay. The game that Detroit has this weekend is probably one of the biggest games in the National Football League. You've got 2 very, very good teams leading their division in the NFC North, talking about Detroit and Green Bay. This will be Detroit's first outside game. Green Bay is dealing with some quarterback issues. Love may not be able to go. In Love's absence so far this season, Willis has come in, a trade that they acquired from the Tennessee Titans, and he's played exceptionally well. Still no Aiden Hutchinson for the Lions. So I'm not sure we'll even get pressure on the quarterback. But again, no one's putting up more points.
Wait a minute. About Hutchinson, why are you even mentioning him? Is he going to come back this year? A broken leg?
They're saying that he could possibly be ready to play in a Super Bowl if a Super Bowl was to happen. I doubt that.
Trying to pull a Terrell Owens. Remember Terrell Owens played with a broken leg.
He came back and played. Yeah. He played well too. Yeah, he was one of the reasons why they could have won. If anything, the reason why they lost that game, Philadelphia, the Eagles, was because of Donovan McNabb, the quarterback, not because of T.O. Anyway, sir, Detroit, Green Bay, big game. I like Detroit to find a way to win, even though I am concerned because of them being outside in the elements in Wisconsin.
So Jalen Daniels and the Commanders take on the Giants. I want to see if he can keep it going. I'm looking forward to that. The Bears taking on the Cardinals. So you got Caleb Williams versus Kyler Murray. And then lastly, the Falcons. We're doing the big tailgate this weekend, man. The Falcons host the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys right now on a little, they've been struggling a little bit over the last couple of games. A lot of people would say they suck, but they're the Cowboys. And everybody in the world from the state of South Carolina, is coming to Atlanta, man, to see them Cowboys, them boys. They're them boys, man.
I mean, I think Moco's sending 2 buses down, man.
No, they're sending more than 2 buses, man. They're sending more than 2 buses, sir.
As a matter of fact,
Moco, our hometown, is coming to ATL this weekend.
If y'all know what I know, y'all better get to that tailgate early because a few buses from Moco coming, them folk will be hungry and they're going to eat. Yeah, there goes the tailgate information if you're interested. Lot A, 199 Alabama Street. Contact Eric at 770-820-9763, or you can contact them at 404-557-0799. Again, Tree mentioned it a little earlier. It's $30. Today is the last day to get it for $30.
Right.
Tomorrow it goes up to 40, and I'm sure the day of the game is going to be 50 or 60. But it's all you can drink, all you can eat. Y'all need to pull up and show out for sure.
Yeah, especially in Atlanta. Yeah. And the food is good. It's not no BS. It's not something they threw together.
No,
I've been attending these guys' tailgate for the last couple of years, and so we partnered with them. Great food. It's not no BS bottom shelf liquor either. Name brand liquors.
Yeah. And Southern Edge. And
Southern Edge. We're going to be giving away a ton of it's really going to be kind of like a Southern Edge tasting this weekend as well.
No question. Real quick before you move on.
We got to do the last 48, sir.
You see I'm on the road where Dr. Scott grew up, where that light is at the end of the road down there. Where that light is at the end of the road down there. It's exactly how Dr. Scott's road looks.
Right, but darker,
Without that light,
and more trees
right.
at the time. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
that's
how
pretty
we were
good,
doing it back
man.
then.
That's pretty good. I really wish I could have participated in the Halloween spooky backdrops.
Yeah, man, you guys.
That's it. That's
guys
it.
do
I ain't
things on
even
the
ringing no
program.
damn doorbells today.
What?
I know you.
Good morning, Tree.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Tree.
I know
You
that
know
you
better
are
Looks like
not.
you had a great workout. I can tell.
I know that you are not sitting on the Lord's internet and making lies. I literally called you and I was like, can you dress up tomorrow? Do you want to participate? I called your brother first and then I called you. You not remember.
You told me this?
Don't make me pull out receipts.
What receipt?
And you said, ha. You said,
Ooh.
ha.
You're like throwing it in your face, ha.
No. You said to dress up. And the reason I said ha is because you told me this last night. When did I have time to go get a costume?
You got shit all up in that closet that you could come out. You come out in your underwear.
You could have came down to Columbus and got a uniform because you can fit the kids.
No,
stuff.
man. She told me this at 9 o'clock last night.
I told him at no. Oh, okay. You know what? 8:28.
Jack, I think you're right.
First of all, I called
give me a little bit of notice. I would have went and got an Iron Man costume. Give me a little bit of notice. That's all. That's why I laughed. I'm like, damn, thank you for telling me at midnight.
One more thing.
I'm trying to go to sleep right now at this point.
Don't send these people to the Georgia Dome. Okay. In the last
Thank
segment.
you,
in the
you want
last
to correct me
segment,
about Paul's name. You want to correct me about Paul's name? It's not the Georgia Dome no more, Doug. It's called the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Do you think people didn't understand the point I was making, though?
I know they didn't. You're confusing them. You're going to have people flying into town for a tailgate and looking for a building that doesn't exist.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. All right, Tree, roll out the memes. The last 48 hours. The biggest memes in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. This comes from Lawrence P. Joseph. He's a top contributor. From Clay Harbor, Michael Irving says the Bears already regret taking Caleb over Jaden and likens it to 2017 when the Bears took Mitch Trubisky over Patrick Mahomes.
Bears took Trubisky over Mahomes. Talk about being hurt.
Way too early, though. I disagree with that. What do you think? You think they're really concerned?
I think Michael Irvin is off his rocker with that comment.
That's way too
early. The number 1 pick and the number 2 pick are both playing outstanding football.
Yeah. It's way too early for that.
Now, on the low, are the Bears saying, man, damn, we could have took him? Probably, but they're not upset or mad with their choice.
I'm gonna tell you though, it's early. I'm acknowledging it's early, but long term, man, this thing could really turn out to be Peyton Manning, Ryan Leaf.
No,
it really could.
Ryan Leaf was terrible. I don't think either one of these guys, one or two, Caleb or Jaden, are going to be bad. I think they're both going to be great players.
That's true.
Ryan Leaf.
One might. You're right. One might noticeably be better and have a better career than the other, but I don't think either one's going to be bad like Ryan Leaf. Right. You're right.
They're both going to win some games. Yeah. Both of their teams right now are two terrible, always losers, and they're both competing for spots right now.
All right, we got to jump to a break. When we get back, I'm trying to follow Tree's directions. When we get back from the break, we got the Arlewood report. Right. We still got 4 more memes that we're going to sprinkle in the show throughout today's show. I'm getting a thumbs up from Tree, so that's good.
I got to get out here early today, man. I got to go work the fall festival at the school.
What?
I got to be there at 9:30, so I need to be done by at least 9:10.
Oh, yeah. We'll be done by 9. I got to be done by 9. Yeah, so don't go away. 2 Live Stews.
Here's the information for the tailgate going down. New spot, Lot A, 199 Alabama Street. Music, food, steaks, chops, hot dogs, burgers, scrimps, scallops, food, drink, liquor, alcohol, Southern Edge.
Listen to me.
DJ, TVs, games is going down at the Two Live Stews tailgate.
Uber out there. $30. Yeah. Eat all you want.
Yep.
and drink all you want.
All day long.
$30.
We never run out of food at the tailgate.
DJ Bing's going to be there. He's confirmed to be the DJ. We're going to have big screen TVs. If y'all been for the last couple of years, y'all know how we do it when the Cowboys or the Steelers come to town.
Yeah.
Tailgates are us.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. Shit. That family shit.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arlie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. Good morning, Arlewood. What up, though?
Left eye. We got left eye
boy.
doing a report today.
Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the Two Live Stews, now joined by Arlie and Michelle. Thank you, Arlie, for participating. Thank you.
Damn, Arlie, I wish I could have wore a costume.
Arlie's got the outfits. I've got the backdrops in areas where I'm not supposed to be, but I am. And Doug just didn't bring anything to the table. I mean, damn. Arlie, we got a problem, Left Eye. Hey, Left Eye, we can't hear you.
Oh, man.
Y'all can't hear me?
Yes!
We hear you now.
Yes.
Oh, that's what you were singing. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's my favorite song by them, I think, Creep. I used to have it on my voicemail. When you called me, that's what it sang. My boyfriend didn't like that. He thought that was terrible.
Yeah.
Why would you put a creep on there?
Right.
Write the song.
Were you creeping, Arlie? Were you creeping?
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Arlie.
That's probably why he ain't like it. It's okay. It's okay. He married somebody else. He's happy now.
Arlie,
Whatever.
real quick, before we get into your
What's up?
entertainment report. Happy Halloween, first and foremost. And secondly, is that thing uncomfortable on your eye? It looks like it's uncomfortable as all get out.
Does it? No.
No, leave it on. Don't take it off.
No, it doesn't. I just wanted to know.
Okay.
I had to find a piece of black tape. My daddy said you got to have black tape for everything. I think I made it too big. And now, okay, let me see. Let's make it smaller. Let's do a costume adjustment right quick. Because I
Live
don't
on air costume adjustment.
I'm like Janet Jackson.
No, I like the other way better, but that's
Okay,
fine.
well, here, put this on there. Then. Where we go? All right. Everybody's happy. Left eye, then left the building.
I really feel left out here, guys.
During my segment right now, run and get something and come back dressed. Put on like a little hat or something, and then you'll make up who you are. Be creative.
He ain't got nothing over there.
Okay, y'all, it's your girl, Arlie Michelle, with the Two Live Stews Experience and the Arlewood Report. Good morning, Stew Nation, and happy Thursday to you guys out there. You know what it is. Treat, don't come back. Ryan's going to sing happy birthdays to the following people.
Okay.
Gospel singer Smokey Norfolk is 51 today. I need you now.
Oh, that's his song.
I need you now.
Oh, that's a great song.
Runs. You know he's a capper. Little known fact. Yep, he played down at UAPB, I think.
I'll never listen to that song again. But that's one of those songs. That's one of those songs where if you catch it at the right time, it'll bring some water to your eyes.
It will, but he does too many runs. Sometimes I just want you to sing the song. If you just run away with it, like Fantasia be running too much. To come back, he done ran with the song. I don't even know what you're singing no more.
Right.
Anyway, Letitia Wright turns 31. She was the sister in Wakanda Forever.
Ollie, look, it's Ronnie James.
It's Lakerman.
It's Lakerman. Yay! I love it. That's right. Lakerman is in the building.
Bum. You're a bum.
I'm Lakerman, not a bum. I'm Lakerman.
You got to say it like that too with the feeling. I'm Lakerman. He has a cape and everything. Letitia Wright turns 31 today. Soccer player Marcus Rashford is 27. Sorry, and Willow Smith from those two.
Let me guess.
How old is she?
Willow is 28.
No, she's 24.
Damn it.
Because we were concerned last time I reported on her, she had her cheeks out. We were like, oh, is she legal even if she had, she's 23 years old. So she's legal for you to watch them cheeks, do what they do. But nobody wants to watch the cheeks because she's a baby. She's a grown baby. So if anybody did want to watch the cheeks, you could. It's okay. When she was in the Rihanna's Fenty show. All right, y'all. So first up, we need to discuss a few things. I think Ray J, and I don't know if y'all have noticed, he has been in the news lately because them Combs boys tried to get him.
What do
They
you
were
mean?
at a party in Hollywood. They felt like Ray J been popping off at the mouth too much, I guess, about this Diddy being in prison, jail, not prison. He is not in prison. He's in jail. And so they get outside and about the three of them plus about 5 other dudes circle him. They trying to fight him. And guess who comes to the rescue?
Who?
Chris Breezy comes in like, yo, y'all, we ain't about to have this out here. Y'all chill out. What's up? He kind of stops the whole debacle. And so then Whack 100, which is a guy named, I'm trying to think of his real name.
That's what they call him, Whack 100. I know you.
I know, but he got a real name, but I don't know Whack 100 for real. But he was like, he issued a stern warning to Diddy's sons after they had attempted to jump Ray J on Tuesday night at this party. And it was at this party. What's her face? I cannot stand her. With the blonde hair. Now she done tattooed her children's name on her head, and she was out there stomping for Trump.
Amber Rose
was at the same party because TMZ showed her talking about
Cash Jones is Whack 100's real name.
Thank you, Cash Jones. Anyway, Whack 100 issues a warning to them like, yo, y'all better stand down, or we gonna come out with this, some information we got. It's gonna be like 1995, which we do not know what he means by that yet. We got to figure out what happened in 1995 with Diddy that he gonna tell his children, so his children stand down. And
well, that's when Bad Boy was on top. Or was he referring to when Tupac died?
The Shine situation.
Probably.
All we do know is he told him, Ray J was like, man, they too young for that. Leave them young dudes alone. They can't. We not putting it. He asked him not to put the conversation that Ray J and Whack 100 were having. He asked him not to put it out there, but Whack was like, if that, I'm putting all of it out there. So now it's about to be a whole little beef. And I feel bad because, as I was telling somebody else the other day, Diddy is very public, but he has all those kids who are also very public. His daughter's trying to have their senior nights and their cheer things, and his sons are out. So this whole thing is playing out in the media, and it's probably going to be a lot more stuff that comes out that his kids never knew about him, or because how you think where were they when the parties were supposedly happening? Where y'all think they were?
I mean, he probably got big ass houses where they could be in the basement.
The house was 50,000 square feet in Miami.
Yeah, I mean, he probably hired a nanny to watch them in the basement all night. I mean, they couldn't come up the stairs. I mean,
had him keep him on the east wing. We partying in the west wing.
Yeah.
Right. And do you tell your kids, like, y'all know how children are? Okay, don't come out. We doing stuff. You know they're going to come out. They thirsty. They nosy. They want milk or something. You don't think they ever?
Nah.
Like, never?
I mean, if they was doing it like allegedly they were doing it, I think they easily could have kept the kids away from that.
And that's different than when we were raising our kids. All 3 of us. Okay. Our kids had devices that would keep their attention if we were partying or had guests at the house. If I tell my kids they can game, y'all stay downstairs, I won't see them until the sun comes up in the morning. They won't eat. They won't use the bathroom. They'll keep on playing those games. Back in the day when we were growing up, it was different. We did come out the room to see what was going on.
That's why I don't understand how none of them, not even the older one, because Christian is old enough and Quincy are old enough to kind of have hung out. I guess that's why it's just too far. It's so far-fetched to me. But I feel like, and do you think Diddy is sending? Because why are they trying to fight Ray J? Everybody talking junk about their daddy. So why do y'all think it's just Ray J?
Yeah.
Because they can? They think Ray J a punk? Like, what you think?
Maybe they thought Ray J was their boy. And they feel like they've been they probably just feel like Ray J has a better relationship with them, and they feel kind of betrayed. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know. Very interesting though.
I also wonder why Ray J is, because so many of the celebrities have taken the silence on it. They're like, nah, we don't have no comment, or we like Busta Rhymes went off on people. Y'all need to let this ride, until you find out what's really going on, which I appreciate it.
I definitely understand if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Well, also, a lot of those people that ain't saying nothing have spent a lot of time with that dude in various different precarious situations, probably. And they just don't want those things brought up.
That's why Ryan won't talk about it.
Damn right. I'm surprised Doug be talking about him after that night when I left him partying. I'm surprised Doug's still talking about that.
Whatever. This was a great night. Damn that. Take that.
Is that what he was saying, Doug?
Whatever.
Hey, moving on very quickly. So Megan Thee Stallion.
I'm Laker Man.
Yes, he is Laker Man. Laker Man. He has a. Come on, Ryan, you gotta say it together. He's Laker Man.
Laker Dougie. Yeah. I'm sure Megan Thee Stallion is probably more interesting. Go ahead, Arlen.
Okay, Megan Thee Stallion has now decided, and I'm just not sure why, and trying to delve into this, but she is suing a YouTuber named Milagro Grams. Her real name is Milagro, still Milagro. I thought she made that up too, but Milagro Cooper, who in the lawsuit, she says, sought to denigrate, belittle, insult, and spread false statements about Miss Pete, which is Megan Thee Stallion's real name, on her online social media platforms for no other reason than to bully, harass, and punish Miss Pete for Mr. Peterson's conviction and to tarnish her reputation, causing emotional distress. So, y'all know some in this year of our Lord, 2024, Megan Thee Stallion back in 2020 said she was shot by this artist named Tory
Lanez.
Tory Lanez. Thank you. Thank you, Laker Man. Tory Lanez.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Laker Man. And so since then, this young lady has been on a campaign to just, I mean, she dogs out Megan pretty much on every one of her episodes about something, what she has on, what she said, what she didn't say. And she claims that the lawsuit, and as many people have said, they felt like Megan put that young man in jail on purpose. Like there's something nefarious that didn't really happen the way she initially, it was a, glass cut. And then all of a sudden it was 2 shots and how no bones got hit. And he's serving 10 years in a correctional facility in California now behind it. But now Megan is suing her. So there, the young lady at the bottom that says free Tory. Now, I don't know if they got something going on, or if she just feels like I got to, fight for the people. I'm just not sure. But do you all feel that there is about to be a trend of celebrities suing people like us who just report what we see? Now, we're just reporting it and we do allege and all that stuff. But do you think there's about to be a trend of that happening?
I mean, we're in a much more litigious society for sure. A lot of these people trying to come up. A lot of these people trying to come up.
They are trying to come up with information. And there was a lawsuit, and I can't think of who sued her. Y'all, Nadia will probably find it right quick, or Tree. But there was a lawsuit against Tasha. There's a young lady.
Tasha Mack.
Yes,
Mack.
And
no, not Tasha Mack. I'm thinking about the game. Tasha.
Her name is Tasha.
I know you're talking about. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
And she got sued, and the lawsuit she actually won. Not she, the person who sued her, the celebrity who sued because of false allegations and information. Tasha K. Thank you. And there is just a group of people who are tired of the lies. But in order to sell space, you got to, or people to watch you, you got to be salacious.
Question for you.
Yes.
Was there a gun and a shot or not? I mean, there was a whole court case. It had to be discussed if there was a gun and a shot that hit her. If that's the case, what are they talking about?
I think that some type of unwritten street rule that you're not supposed to tell. No, you shoot me, I'm going to tell somebody.
What?
I'm going to tell every police within sight. Yeah, I'm serious. I think that's what it comes down to. It's very confusing to me too, because you're exactly right. If somebody got shot, how can you debate that? But it seems like they're trying to debate whether it happened, and really they're trying to say that she shouldn't have told anybody.
Now, if the gun just fell out of the holster and hit the gear shift and went off and caught her in the toe, that's one thing.
No.
But if he had said gun in his hand and pointed it in her direction and pulled said trigger and it touched her, he need to be doing his time.
That's what happened. Now, I think He pointed at her. Maybe he didn't mean to shoot her. He meant to shoot by her, but he actually shot her. So they're saying it was an accident. Right. I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
Right. There are a lot of stories surrounding it. They were trying to say they had some kind of relationship. They were trying to say, she was like, I wasn't in a relationship with him. I was just they were a party in California when it happened. And so there's a lot of, because when they were first picked up, it was something totally, like, she didn't say, he shot me. I think they just got her to the hospital because her toe was bleeding. And I don't think they asked. And then they tried, I guess maybe they called her and tried to get her to change the story. But she was like, no, I'm telling what really happened. The court case, of course, it was during pandemic, so it didn't come up until way later. So by then, so many things were swirling, and there was probably a lot of threats going on and all that stuff. So, you know, suffice it to say, Megan is suing folks now if you talking junk about her, especially this young lady. And this, in order to prove emotional distress, you have to have gone, like, you got to show you've gone to the doctor and the therapist is prescribing you some meds, and you just can't function every day because, you know, this is just so emotionally distressing to you. Emotional distress is really, really, really hard to prove. So I'm hoping there's some other things attached to it.
Okay. I have a question for you.
Yes.
You shoot me, I'm telling.
Yeah.
We know Laker Man.
I'm already past that. I'm
on the
Laker
phone.
Man is telling.
The picture Tree just showed of Megan Thee Stallion. Is she getting work done to her face and stuff already?
No, she's losing a lot of weight. Like, she is working out. She shows her workouts. She has been in beast mode. Now, unless the workouts are a cover up for I'm getting some stuff done. Because, you know, her face used to be real full, and she was kind of chunky when she first came out. She is statuesque now. If you pull pictures of her now, she is much smaller than she was when she first came out, when she was like 20 years old.
Okay.
So
she looks good.
It's Ozempic, a lot of people doing stuff.
Ozempic?
Boy, everybody taking their shot. Boy, you hear me?
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I mean, if you go on her page and look at her workouts, I was watching her like, is she about to train for the combine? What is she doing? Like, she was out there jumping, squatting,
trying to get it. She's in a position to really collect, and she's trying to capitalize on the opportunity and get it all.
Yep, because that the way these people rolling in and out, and the beefs these people have, and then you get canceled and nobody's singing your stuff. Because that's the other thing the girl was talking about, just going off on her about her music.
Last thing, Ollie, are you going out as Lisa Left Eye Lopez tonight?
My
Ollie.
abs ain't right just yet, so I'm gonna be Lisa.
Let's see them. Let's see the abs. Let's see the abs.
Okay, I gotta figure out how to make.
Be careful, Ollie. Be careful. Oh, that's not bad, Ollie. Yes. That's not bad, Ollie.
Wow.
That's not bad.
We have the Ollie ab segment.
Outstanding job, Ollie. Thank you. Tell people about the No Show.
Hey, check out the No Show on Wednesdays with Arlie and Nadi at 7 p.m. live. And we will see you Sunday. Can't wait to see everybody out there with the 2 Live Stews and some good food and good drinks.
So we're planning to do a pregame show. Okay.
Yes.
So come on out there and check your boys out in action. Come on through.
We'll also have some 2 Live Stews merch that will be able to be sold and bought or sold and purchased at said tailgate. So make sure y'all pull up.
All right,
outstanding job, Ollie. Thank you very much.
Maybe you should flash your stomach every day and get more people watching.
Shut up, you perv. I mean, up next in the Doghouse with the 2 Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart.
Why I gotta be a perv?
I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking.
Don't you think that would
No, the numbers would go up.
Yeah.
Trust me. The numbers would go up. We got a funky four with the Great Naughty Dread up next.
We still got last 48 memes. Yep. We got a lot of stuff. Now wait, you're getting out of here when?
I'm gonna be leaving any minute now, but y'all just keep on going. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You said 9 before, right?
Well, I got some place to be. Well, don't worry about it. We'll figure that out. Okay. We'll figure that out. I'll let Tree know during this break.
Hey, people, it's your boy, Chef Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat Have it on ice. Buy both bottles, have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice, nice. Mix a liqueur combo, hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park, check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby, taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Yep. I tried to tell y'all. We talked about this. We talked about them caps.
You tried to tell us what?
I told y'all that them caps wasn't going to do a damn thing when it came to them concussions.
Yeah, but
that's what I told y'all.
So wait a minute. And you're watching Two Live Stu's experience.
The Funky Four with Naughty Dread coming up next. I told y'all them caps wasn't going to do nothing with concussions.
Sir,
yeah.
I don't think that's the right example to try to argue your point.
You get to think whatever you want. We just saw a dude that had a cap on, the Guardian cap. He had it on, and he tried to stick his head in there and stop Derrick Henry, and you saw what happened. Took his ass off on a stretcher. You saw it.
The Guardian caps are to protect helmet-to-helmet contact. Not what just happened to that guy. That guy hit his arm. His neck looked like it got bent back.
Okay.
It's helmet-to-helmet. It's like the crown of the helmet to the crown of the helmet or to the helmet of the other player you're hitting. That's what the Guardian cap is for, not for that particular situation.
So that's what you saw, right?
Right.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But what has been explained to us is how these Guardian caps are going to lower the amount of concussions. And what I said months ago when we talked about the Guardian cap and the people that weren't wearing them versus the people that are wearing them, how we're not seeing them regularly and all that. When we talked about that, I said, if there's a big back and a small person, that Guardian cap is not going to stop him from dealing with the blow from that body. So it just can't do it.
Right, but that's not what it's made for. You're arguing two different things. Now, you played in the NFL.
What's it made for?
It's made for helmet-to-helmet contact.
Okay.
That was not helmet-to-helmet contact.
All right. Well, he used the top of his head, Doug. His head was the first part of any part of his body that hit Derrick Henry.
It hit Derrick Henry's arm. If his helmet hit Derrick,
if it hits the ground, the cap's supposed to stop concussions. What am I missing here?
Okay, man. All right, man.
No, what am I missing?
You're missing I said it 30 times, but you're ignoring it. It's to prevent head injuries because of helmet-to-helmet contact. That was not a helmet-to-helmet hit. What are you talking about?
His helmet was the first thing that touched anything.
Right, it hit his arm. It hit Derrick Henry's arm.
Derrick Henry's arm isn't harder than his damn helmet, Doug. What am I missing?
Yeah.
If he hit his arm, he shouldn't even have a concussion.
No, but it looked like his neck got jarred. I don't think it was an injury to his head.
Which was my point. And back in the day, I even mentioned how my former roommate on the road, Reggie Brown, had the situation on the field where his neck went into his head.
Yeah, but they never said the Guardian cap was going to help that situation.
All right. The guy
it's helmet to helmet. It's the helmets colliding.
Okay. All right. We want to welcome in the great Naughty Dread. Dread, how you doing, man?
Oh, man, you already know same suit, jet reheated.
Before we get to that Funky Four, your thoughts on the Guardian helmet, the Guardian cap that we just saw?
I tend to side with Doug on this one.
Oh,
I mean, for the most part, the Guardian caps have been doing their jobs for the players that are wearing them. But when you got a cornerback who gets ran over by a 260-pound back going full speed, that's not what the Guardian cap was intended for.
Well,
but
that's all I was saying months ago, Dread. I kept saying football is a violent, very physical game, and that little cap ain't gonna stop no concussions from happening when them grown men collide with each other.
But okay, man.
Go ahead, Dread.
Yeah, I mean, in that situation, I just think that's a bad example. I mean, that man could have been wearing a pack of Charmin tissue on his head. He was gonna get a concussion.
Hey, man,
that's just how that goes.
From RTG, JOK is out due to neck injury. It's not a concussion. Thank you, RTG. It's not a concussion. It's a neck injury. His head His helmet never connected with Henry's helmet.
So then, well, go ahead. Go ahead, man.
I mean, I don't think we should even be debating this that hard, but I think you're arguing the wrong thing.
I mean, for the most part, I think the Guardian caps, for those players who are wearing them, I think they're doing their job.
All five of them. All five of them are protected.
It's not going to be 100% success rate. Nothing's going to be 100% success rate. But for the players that choose to wear the Guardian helmets, to this point, I haven't seen. He's the first that I've seen that to go down with an injury.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll keep following up with the story and see how things end up. Let's get to that funky boy, Dredd.
Let's get to this first one. You kind of already stole the thunder earlier in the game, but congratulations to the Los Angeles Dodgers who won the World Series 4-1. Mr. October, Freddie Freeman won the MVP. He broke a record. He hit 5 home runs.
That's blasphemous to call that man Mr. October. Not
when you hit 5 home runs. I mean, when you hit a home run in every game down there, he hit 5 home runs, and then he had an RBI last night.
Big RBI last night.
Isn't there an unwritten man law that once
so.
A nickname is used, no one else can use it?
I remember when the Braves was playing in the World Series in postseason every October, and Mark Lemke would heat up, and they was calling Mark Lemke Mr. October. So, I mean, it just goes to a guy that's hot in the postseason. And the postseason in baseball is usually October. And nobody's been hotter than Freddie Freeman ever. Not even Reggie Jackson.
Back to the series itself. The Yankees didn't play well at all in NAM game. Even they did. The best lit up in the game they won. In game 3, was it game 3 or game 4? They played pretty well in game 3 or game 4. But they were flat all the whole series. And the game last night, they made more errors than in a World Series game than I've seen. It was ridiculous.
Right. They were up 5 runs. It was up 5-0. And then they just made a whole bunch of errors and
dropping routine pop flies in center field by
balls,
Judge,
not covering the bag at first base,
not covering the bag with the pitcher. The pitcher it was crazy.
Aaron Judge hit the backside of a barn.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, and the Dodgers end up coming back. I mean, they won the game on a couple sacrifice flies. Mookie Betts had the game-winning sacrifice fly later in the game. So the Dodgers got their 8th title, tying them with the Giants. Because, the LA Dodgers and the Giants is a real rivalry. So the Dodgers have won. They won in 2020, and now they won in 2024 to come back from a 5-0 deficit in the World Series. I mean, they were just a better team.
Lux hit a sacrifice fly to center fielder Judge. Hernandez scored. Edman went to third, and then Betts hit a sacrifice fly to center field. Judge again. Edman scored, and Smith went to third. So that pretty much wrapped it up. I turned the TV off then. It was top of the 8th. I turned the TV off. Like, I don't believe the Yankees just did this.
Also, we possibly have history because over 30 players have hit 50 home runs in the season. Over 200 players have had 50 stolen bases in the season. Over 150 players have won MVP, and over 1,500 players have won the World Series. But only one has done all 4 in the same season. If he wins the MVP, Shohei Ohtani will be the first player ever to have all those numbers in the same season.
You say if there's someone else that's going to win the MVP. Well, who else would it be if it wasn't Shohei?
I mean, I think it's going to be Shohei.
No question.
It probably will be, but it hasn't been official yet. So,
And let's talk about let's talk about his grit. Dude's got a messed up shoulder right now, but he's played in the last few games where if he wasn't batting, if he was doing anything else other than batting, he had to put his hand on his collar so his shoulder wouldn't slip out of place. Did y'all notice that?
Right.
But he played through it all.
I mean, when you're getting $700 million, you better play. I don't give a damn.
Goddamn right.
I don't give a damn what's going on. He could have had a cast on his leg. You better try it out there and hit at least.
Story number 2, Dredd.
Yeah, but speaking of Ohtani being tough, how about this guy?
Man, tired. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there that I did, and I don't think I was gonna be able to go that next play. So I just, just told Sam I just needed a break right there.
Young and dumb. That's all that is.
But listen though. Let me ask you a question about that. You're watching the Two Lost Students experience. That was Anthony Richardson. He was explaining why he called to come out of the game for a play in last week's game, and subsequently he's been benched.
Yep.
Not trying to steal your thunder, Naughty, but weren't we taught that? And maybe it's different. Maybe it's different because it's a quarterback. Like if you can't go, call somebody to go out and play.
Not at the quarterback position.
Yeah, maybe it's
in
maybe
the NFL. You can't do that.
No.
Well, but hold on. When we think of that, it's because we think of a quarterback that doesn't do the things
I'm thinking about every great quarterback, every quarterback that has ever played in the league and been a starter. You don't want to come out. You don't even want your backup to get reps.
Hold on, Naughty. The man is a dual threat quarterback, and on the play before, he ran like 50 yards. He's broke
not
like
the
3
first
tackles.
Dual threat quarterback.
Hold on, Naughty. He put his hand up to come out and get a breather for one play. Now, as a quarterback, have we ever seen that before? No. But you don't understand the methodology in him saying, I need to get a play?
No.
I don't.
No.
Not
No.
on 3rd and 10, and we trying to score.
No.
We right there in the red zone trying to score. This is an important possession, and I'm stepping myself out the game.
Nobody ran more than Mike Vick. Nobody right now runs more than Lamar Jackson. They have over 100 yards in a game, and you don't ever see them raise their hand like, I need a blow.
Yeah.
I need a blow. You don't
You're a
ever see
professional
that.
athlete.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be in the best shape. Now, I'm sold that as an athlete, you're supposed to be in the greatest shape of just about anybody on the planet.
So do you think that his mindset was, if I stay in, I'm going to hurt my team more than help them? Do you think that didn't go through his mind? Like, I'm dead tight. I can't move. I just broke 3 tackles. The backup coming in for a play would be a better option for the team than me being out here and not being able to move.
Time out, coach. Time out, coach.
Time out. Let's get this thing together.
I'm just trying to understand where the young man's coming from.
Well,
I've never seen that before.
You're right.
But I kind of understand because they've always, if you can't go out, come out and get a blow. Haven't you heard that before?
Yeah, time out.
Yeah, for everybody that's on the field except for the quarterback. For everybody except for him. Because he's the bulk of the cap. He's the leader of the team. He's more than likely the captain. He's the one that needs to show the way. And again, he didn't just run 200 yards. He didn't.
How about this, Anthony Richardson? How about being able to complete some passes? The man was 10 of 32. This is happening to him every game. If you would complete some passes, maybe you wouldn't have to run so much, and maybe you wouldn't get tired. How about just get better at your craft?
And he allegedly has a decent offensive line too, top 10 offensive line.
On the real, he hadn't played a lot of football since high school. They always talk about that. They drafted him specifically on talent, throwing him out there game 1 to be the starter when he first got in the league probably was a bad idea. He really should have been under that Aaron Rodgers,
but no
role where he sits and watches for a couple of years or something like that.
No one's doing that anymore. He's going to make about $25 million off his rookie deal. Rookies ain't sitting no more. Aaron Rodgers, McNabb, Peyton Manning, they're not sitting no more.
Some guys, if Pat Mahomes can sit for a year, then Anthony Richardson can sit for a year. If Jordan Love can sit for 2 years,
that was a decade ago.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't a decade ago.
That was 5 years ago, and Jordan Love just did it. Jordan Love just sat for a couple of years.
Michael Penix is sitting in Atlanta.
Michael Penix is sitting in Atlanta right now.
The Green Bay Packers have always done that with their quarterbacks. So the Love thing is an anomaly because the Packers are the only one that operate like that. They'll draft a first-round quarterback and keep him on the bench for 3 years. Now, Michael Penix Jr., you just paid a guy $100 million guaranteed. He's not going to play.
Yeah,
they didn't
but
think
the best quarterback in the league sit for a year. If he can sit for a year.
How long ago was that, Naughty? How long ago was that?
Pat Mahomes ain't even been in the league 10 years.
Okay, but again, I said it's not done like that anymore. As in now.
So you're saying
played almost a decade.
So you're saying he hasn't. He has not played a decade. He's played
round
he just got drafted number 3 this year.
Round the 8 years up.
I'm saying Drake May got drafted this year, number 3, and Jacoby Brissett was the starter.
Who's on the field now? Who's on the field now?
Well, Jacoby
Ryan,
Brissett just won the last game, so he's on the field now.
Ryan,
hold on,
you
hold on.
can't win this argument. It happens all the time.
Right.
Real quick. No.
Why are you arguing this?
It used to happen all the time. They're not sitting these rookie quarterbacks anymore. As a matter of fact, I told y'all after week 1, I made the bulk of my money while I was handicapping, betting against the rookie quarterbacks because there were so many playing.
Just because a lot of teams are playing their rookie quarterbacks right away doesn't mean that's what they should do.
Right. Okay.
Again, Joe Flacco is clearly better than Anthony Richardson if you watched that Indianapolis Colts play football.
The economics of the game with these rookies getting 20+ million guaranteed on their first deal is not going to allow them not to be on the field day one.
Well,
or season 1.
He's gonna get his head coach fired because Joe Flacco was in the game playing well, and you pull Joe Flacco so you can give your franchise guy an opportunity, and then he goes out there and he taps out. That's why there's no way he can play him again.
Ain't no question Flacco's a better quarterback. Ain't no question.
Story 3, Nadi.
I want to get your thoughts on something.
You're watching the Two Live Stews experience
this week in the NFL.
Points in the first half. What was said during halftime? Hey, all right. Nick Bosa with a message there.
Nick Bosa with a MAGA hat on.
And
it again.
I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but I think.
So we got something going on with the video, but that's him explaining it in the post-game press
Yeah,
conference.
well, he. If I can, I'll try one more time.
I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I think it's an important time.
Yeah. So did you see? And that reminds me, did you see Brett Favre, the keynote speaker, at a Trump rally yesterday? I think it was in Green Bay or Milwaukee.
Hey man, whenever Trump is on my TV or anything dealing with Trump's on my TV, I turn the channel. I want my kids seeing that shit. I turn the channel. Yeah, so if it's Trump something, I don't know because I don't watch it. I don't want to see anything that has anything to do with him.
Yeah, I saw the clip with Brett Favre on CNN.
Well,
so don't they have rules specifically for promoting political candidates?
Because when Tom Brady and Bill Belichick had the MAGA hats in their locker room, nobody said anything about it. That's what I wanted to ask. A lot of people, there has been a lot of outrage, especially from the black community, saying that Kaepernick was put out the game. So they want Bosa put out the game. I just want to know your thoughts on from that angle, from that perspective.
Won't happen. Yep. He's protected by he's got the complexion for the protection. It's not going to happen.
So, I mean, if you're looking at political statements, I don't even remember. Did Kaepernick get suspended because of the whole kneeling thing?
He got banned from the game.
No, that was political. That was
what
I'm saying, that wasn't something mandated by the league. It's just nobody signed him. That wasn't built into the rules of the league.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. This thing here with Bosa, I don't think there's anything they can do. That's his personal opinion. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do. Yeah, what was going on to Kaepernick was political behind the scenes.
Correct.
The owners were saying, "Don't sign this ninja."
Correct.
I don't think that's gonna happen with Bosa right now.
And I think that's I think that's the point that a lot of people are missing when they, express their outrage for what Joey Bosa did.
Yeah, he wasn't suspended. Tina, thank you. She says Kaepernick was never suspended.
Right.
They just had a gentleman's agreement to not sign that ninja.
Correct.
Yeah.
Real quick now to hit fourth story.
Chad Ochocinco and Real Rosado, they kind of split. And I wanted to get maybe Arlie would come in on this, but she put out a tweet that says Chad and I are no longer together. Please stop tagging us. He's a free man, ladies. Not so much about Chad, but public relationships. And if a woman puts out that type of statement to the public, does that mean it's over, or she just hurt over right now?
No, it's over.
Because sometimes girls say, "Don't talk to me, don't call me," and then you don't call them for a week. They be like, "Why you didn't call me? Well, you said don't call me."
Right. I don't understand you. I can't think for you. I don't understand what you mean. You have to tell me. That's the difference between men and women, Mars and Venus. Arlie, come in. For a second. Hold on. There we go.
It ain't over until God says it's over. We just mad right now, honey. And then I'm gonna talk some more junk because I'm thinking about Cardi B and Offset. First they were all good, and then Offset did something, and then she just went, that's why I ain't never liked you ever in the history of liking you, and I hate you, and I hate I ever had your children. And then next week they'll be back. We good. I just was having a moment, and I took all that stuff down. I ain't mean it. Like social media is what now we put social media is our house. So they just the stuff we doing in our house that's ignorant, they just doing it in public. That's what she said. Right. That's why I ain't gonna talk to you no more. Girl, y'all can have him. And then when he get with somebody, she gonna see she in for a treat. He ain't gonna never gonna do her like he did me.
Don't do stuff like that.
Don't be telling people, don't tell nobody, because then I can get back together in peace if I ain't tell everybody we broke up. Because now I got to go explain that we worked it out. Really?
Right.
But you was just saying. Never mind.
You just wanted me to die ninja die just yesterday.
Right.
I know B. I have said it. That's why I ain't in all of this. And then I'll be like, we love each other. He my boo. My boo. So yeah, they'll be back together. Or even if they're not, she gonna antagonize him because he gonna date some. It ain't gonna take him but 2 minutes to get another chick. He probably already got one. That's why they
got too many kids. He got like 11 kids. So you gotta try to work this out.
Damn.
Outstanding job, Dre. We appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Appreciate it, Naughty.
Don't forget about the show every Wednesday with Arlie.
It was great
and
last night.
Dread. Yep.
It was great.
7 o'clock on Wednesdays. New time, 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. The No Show with Arlie Michelle and the great Naughty Dread. Up next in the Doghouse with the Two Live Stews, man. We'll read your chat and talk a little bit about sports and finish our last 48. Y'all keep it locked to your boys, the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug and Ryan Stewart.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Guys, we're the better football team. Oh, man. We're the better football team. Yes, sir. It ain't close. This thing does not have to be close. Oh, man. It don't have to be close, guys. It don't have to be close. We got full control. We're going to get 60 minutes. Don't have to be close. We should dominate this team. And when we talk about killing that fly. He is saying to kill that fly today, guys, for 60 minutes. Don't let up either. No wasted drives. No wasted moments. Don't even let it be close, guys. We're the better football team. What's the matter with the team? T-I. What's the matter with your home? O-I. What's the matter with the D? D-I. Hey. Mailman. The mailman. Gotta go to work. Mailman. Gotta go to work. The mailman. Gotta go to work.
Yeah, I'll sign that guy up right now. Head coach of the South Carolina State University Bulldogs.
Yes! That's our coach, man.
He just did something that coaches never, ever do.
Oh, they used to do that all the time, but I don't think they do that today like they used to.
If I'm not mistaken, this is your boys, the Two Live Stews, Dr. Ryan Stewart, the makeup of the Stews, and this is the Two Live Stews Experience. If I'm not mistaken, because I don't know, that video and that speech was prior to the game.
Yes.
Coaches don't do that no more, sir.
Yes.
Coaches don't tell their team before a competition that they're superior to the team they're about to play and that they should beat the teams they're about to play's ass. Yeah. Coaches don't do that. Too many things happen in sports for coaches to do that, but not in South Carolina State.
So that's Chinnis Berry, the new head coach of the South Carolina State Bulldogs.
I like him. I like him a lot.
My alma mater. Here's the backstory. He's been in coaching for 30 years. He played at Savannah State, offensive lineman.
Is he Alpha Gamma or is he Alpha Gamma?
He's not Alpha Gamma. He's not Alpha Gamma. Right. which is the Bruh chapter down there at Savannah State.
Correct.
He was the head coach of Benedict College, which is a division lower than South Carolina State.
Is he E squared? Is he E squared?
He's not E square. He's not E square.
That's cool. That's cool. It's cool.
That's the Benedict Bros.
Okay, that's cool.
He went 12-0 one year and like 11-1 the next year. Then we went into a bidding war with Southern University. His wife went to Southern, so it was a bidding war between us and Southern. We gave him, we got the bag, we paid him, and that's our coach for the next foreseeable future, sir. Tonight on ESPN2, I believe, we play North Carolina Central. Basically, the season, we got a couple more games, but the rest of the schedule is very favorable for both teams. Tonight, the game against North Carolina Central, in all effect, is for a spot in the Celebration Bowl here in Atlanta against the champions of SWAC.
Oh, I'll be watching.
That's our coach.
I'll be watching. I like that.
I've been posting these videos of us singing in the stands and the bros hopping on the sidelines, and people are like, what's going on there? Man, this guy's just got a great, enthusiastic attitude, and he lets the players have fun. We beat the hell out of Delaware State 69-35. We feel good about our situation.
It's called creating a winning environment.
Yes.
That's what it's called.
Yes.
And if the players will buy into the attitude and the scheme of their coach, you can't put a cap on what they can do. You just can't. You just can't.
Can you imagine getting that? Can you imagine getting that speech?
Yeah, no, they believe. They believe. You can hear the guys in the locker room. Yeah, coach. Yeah, coach. I mean, he's got them trained just like lamps.
Yeah, yes.
He would mention key words and they would all say in unison.
Yes.
I mean,
Right.
it was. It's beautiful to see. I love it.
Yeah. And listen to this. Him and the president, who's also a brother, the president, Alexander Conyers, is Zysai 87, which is my chapter. They came to the after party. They were in the after party. No lie. Seriously. They showed up at the after party after the game Saturday night last week after the homecoming game. It was great, man. We feel real good about our future with this guy, man. The only thing I'm worried about is I'm not even gonna say it out loud because I don't want to.
Don't speak it into existence. No, sir.
Yeah.
Don't put that negativity into the atmosphere.
Nah.
The tongue, sir. The tongue speaks life and or death.
All right, Tree. Roll out the last 48 memes, and then we're gonna get into some chat messages and read your messages in the chat room. You are watching the Two Live Stews Experience. Doug Stewart, Ron Stewart, the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. NBA all-time handlers. Handles. I was about to say we usually say just handles. NBA all-time handles tier list. Are you okay with this? What would you change?
I would put Kyrie before AI.
No, I think that's saying they're in the same
one. Okay. I would add Steph Curry to the 1 tier, and I would also add Isaiah Thomas to the 1 tier.
I agree 100%. We didn't talk about this.
No,
I agree. Isaiah Thomas and Steph should go on tier 1.
Yes. Yep. Now, White Chocolate on the 3rd tier should be moved up to the 2nd tier. As a matter of fact,
I agree.
If he wasn't white, I would put him on the 1st tier. I'm just joking. But White Chocolate needs to move up a tier also.
Yeah.
And I think I'm okay with the rest of it.
Sir, I 100% agree with you. This is the first time this has ever happened. I would put Jason Williams a tier higher. Yep. I would put Steph and I would put Isaiah on tier 1.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
That's good. Yeah. Chris Paul probably could go a little higher, but again, we don't have to move him.
He's great, but I'm fine with where he's at.
Yeah. Very good, man.
Yeah.
Very good.
This was posted by me. In 78, we traded these like stocks.
Man, I'll tell you.
Sir, do you remember the football pencils?
I was still young, man. But yes, I remember the football pencils, sir.
We literally traded them like stocks. Like that was that and marbles.
Yep.
We didn't have all of this electronics and technology and social media.
Nope.
This was big big time business on the playground back in 1978.
We used to walk around with a pencil pocket holder, and we would pencil fight. And it was a real big deal. Now, several of those pictures were multiple pencils with the same team. You're missing a couple of teams in there that I had a problem with.
So the big thing was some of these teams, you didn't see their pencil a lot. Like a Saints pencil. Like if you saw a Saints pencil, that was rare.
You don't have Saints. You don't have Saints. You don't have Steelers, and you don't have Chiefs.
No,
in
I
this
see
picture.
the Saints. The Saints is right in the middle.
I see it. Okay.
What I'm saying is, it seemed like some of these teams weren't as available as the Cowboys or the Steelers or whatever. So it was kind of cool to get one that you rarely saw, like a rare commodity. Yeah, it was big time back in '78. We probably can't explain it to young people; they don't get it. But trust me, them pencils were big time business back in 1978 on the playground.
You posted that on Facebook, and the mayor, Lothario Vanish, took huge problems with being the mayor of Steeler Nation. The Steelers pencil not being on that picture. He was very upset about that.
Right. All right, do we have any more, or was that it? Is this the last one?
Yep.
Yes, this is the last one. You know why? This must be a trick part of Halloween. See what I did there.
Please reread that one more time.
You know why? This must be a trick part of Halloween. See what I did there?
I am a candy corn snob. I love it. Now I don't eat it anymore, but I love candy corn.
I like corn. I like candy corn. I
I
don't
love
love it,
candy
but I
corn.
like it. You know, there's this thing that people say candy corn is the worst candy in the history of the world.
I couldn't disagree more.
We were raised up on candy like candy corn.
That's right. Now, that being said, I'd like to add, I'm not drinking no candy corn Dr. Pepper, though. The thought of it being in a soda just drives me crazy.
Show it again, Tree.
Oh, that looks disgusting. Oh, my God, that's nasty.
I want to taste it. I'm curious. Seriously, I'm curious. What would it taste like? I know what candy corn tastes like, but how do they transfer that to a soda?
Yeah, it's straight sugar. Yeah, you need to leave from there and go get a shot. One of those what's the shot people with sugar take every day?
Insulin.
Insulin. You need an insulin shot the minute you drink that soda.
Tina Oglesby, top 5 worst candy, Doug. We could do that.
On the heels of, we may need to do that for Monday. On the heels of Halloween, your top 5 nastiest candies or top 5 best candies. Great job, Tina. Way to contribute to the show.
Yeah, we'll think about that. I don't know. It's kind of limited. I don't know what, because we don't, if it's a bad candy, we don't eat it. We've never really eaten it before. So how do we know?
You know, I mean, the Tree hates candy corn, but she's clearly had it in the past to know she hates it. So you know.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. I came this closer, and I think I'm going to do a reel on this. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience.
Real whore.
I came this close to buying a 3-pack of candy apples yesterday.
Oh, God, I'm glad you didn't do that.
Knowing that all of my teeth on borderline about to fall out. But I felt like Pookie, about to purchase some crack. Like, there's nothing better in the world than a great candied apple, sir.
Yeah.
And they got them in the grocery store in a 3-pack. They got the caramel ones and they have the red candy ones. And I knew I shouldn't buy it. And I walked away and I came back to it and I walked away and I came back to it. I need to recreate that on the reel.
How much did they cost?
It was like $4.
Yeah.
In a 3-pack.
That $4 would have cost you $3,000 fixing them teeth afterwards. Yeah, we're at the age now where candied apples should never go inside of our mouth.
My teeth are so unstable, man. Like I can see biting into something like that, and it pulls out one of my damn teeth.
I hadn't chewed on this left side in about 3 years. About 3 years. I keep everything away from the left side.
Arlie, Tree, come in for a second. And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience. We're going to read some of your chat messages here in a second.
Doug, I like that as a top 5. And yeah, let's let a listener That was a good top 5.
It was a great top 5.
Disgusting
Really good.
candy, not the
Thank
best.
you, Tina.
Do disgusting.
So
Thank you, Tina.
y'all are a little bit younger than me.
A lot.
Do y'all?
Okay.
You double nickel player.
It's your birthday next week. What are we
do you-
doing? Are we going out?
Do you guys have any bad habits that you know are bad habits, but you continue to do them because you're some type of bad habit fiend, whatever the bad habit is? You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know I shouldn't eat that candy apple, but I think I'm going back today to get it.
I chew gum all
asked
day,
us, and he's
nonstop, all day long.
Any
It's not
bad
good for my
habits
teeth.
that y'all can't shake, Arlie Tree?
I don't work out.
Popcorn.
Huh?
Popcorn. I gotta have it. I got to have it.
Is popcorn a bad habit though?
Well, you need flossing a toothbrush right after you eat it.
Right.
Because it's
and
always it's in every nook and cranny of your mouth. Every nook and cranny.
Too. All right, Arlie, what about you?
I don't work out. I don't think I have a bad habit. I just
You don't work
do
out?
stuff. No. Somebody make me. If y'all could just, if there could be a person that could make me like go
Well, that's
do
what
that right now.
That's what trainers do, but you got to
I
pay
ain't
them.
gonna show up to the trainer. I'm just not gonna go.
You just showed us that 2-pack on your side you got.
Right, but I need 6. What are the other 4?
No, but Ollie, well, you're right. I
I
understand.
think you're doing fine, Arlie. I don't think you need to worry. I mean,
I need to work out because they say stretching helps you not get old, and we just keep going that way, and the world is spinning so fast.
yeah.
I probably drink too much. Yeah. Okay, that's a bad habit.
Okay, wait. Ollie, no, okay, we gotta let you go, Ollie. We gotta let you go. She about to get into all the bad things you do. Don't do that to yourself, Ollie.
Yeah, I didn't really
It's okay.
I don't really want you to put your business out there like that.
I think she would have kept going just now, man.
Ollie's freaking Ned DeWino. I didn't know. She's like Ned DeWino, man, or Woody.
And she
I'm
be
sad
helping
for
with
the
Southern
son.
Edge, man. So that's not helping at all.
All right, so what time is it? And you're watching Two Live Stews Experience.
All right.
All right, so we're gonna read chat messages, and thank you for participating in the show. We really appreciate it. So we're gonna read chat messages for the next 22 minutes,
Right.
and also remind you
Two
about
quick
the big
reminders,
tailgate
right.
this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, the big
Huge
tailgate.
reminder
this
about the
Speaking of
tailgate.
drinking a lot.
Right. That's right. We're gonna do a whole lot of drinking. There'll be a whole lot of-
Responsibly though. I don't want
It will be
nobody to
done-
leave and
Right.
slither and get into an accident or anything like that.
No, it will be done responsibly, but the tickets right now are $30. Y'all do need to get them before November 1st because the price goes up. And on the day of, they're going to be charging a ridiculous amount. I guarantee it. But if you know you're coming down to the Dome and you're going to be hungry and you're going to want libations, make sure that you go ahead and pay that cash app immediately. Take care of it today. That's the first thing. Don't forget
Ride
about the
share,
tailgate this
ride
weekend.
share. We can
Don't
ride
forget about
share.
the tailgate. Don't forget about the tailgate. That's this weekend, this Sunday. Don't forget about
Don't
the tailgate.
drive.
Okay. I'm going to be there about 9:00 myself. Folks will be there early, so pay attention to that. And another reminder before we go any further and get into the chat, we're looking for new title sponsors, everybody. Okay.
Yes.
The folks that paid and had their bill taken care of have paid their bills, and their time has now moved on. We've done a good job of supporting these folks and putting the word out there about their business. We want to do the same thing for y'all. If you're looking for an opportunity to get your business put out on them streets, holla at your boys. Here's our sponsorship packages. Check them out.
One of them. That's one of them. We have a title sponsorship package that's much bigger, more grandiose. Okay. But just email me, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com, sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. We'll send you out the rate sheets and get that whole process started and get promoted on the Two Live Stews Experience.
We talked about this earlier. I want to revisit something real quick because I got to go, and I want to give my Lions another shout out because they're playing amazing football. The Detroit Lions passed 5 games. They've had 24 TDs and 20 incomplete passes. Listen to this one more time. I think you heard me because I heard you go, Listen to this.
The Lions.
In the Lions' last 5 games, they've had 24 touchdowns and only 20 incomplete passes. There's a game where he's had 5 touchdown passes and only 5 incomplete passes. And just on yesterday, listen to what I'm saying. Just on yesterday, I called my bookie, Guido, and I told him, hey, man, is it too late for me to bet on the MVPs this year? He goes, no, it's not too late yet. They're probably going to go away within the next week or so. I said, well, what's the odds of me putting $50 on Jared Goff? He said, okay, I got it. I said, what's the odds of me putting $50 on Washington's quarterback, Jaden. He goes, okay, I got it. Sir, the odds for Jeff Goff to win the MVP is like plus 650. So that $50 is going to make me right around $400.
But he's not going to win.
Ain't nobody playing the position better than him right now. Nobody.
Jaden Daniels is.
They're not going to give it to a rookie. He'll get Rookie of the Year.
They've been talking about it. They've been talking about him winning the MVP a lot over the last week and a half, 2 weeks.
There's only been one winning rookie MVP in the history of the NFL. Do you know who that is? Only one rookie ever.
Let me take a guess. And we did not talk about this.
We did not talk about this.
Who started out on fire? Randy Moss started on fire, but it's not going to be him. He didn't win it. Dan Marino.
Ooh, good guess. Good guess.
Who?
That's not right, though. In 1973.
73? I was 4.
In 73, the great Jim Brown
okay.
won the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
So, again, I see Jaden Daniels winning Offensive Rookie of the Year or Offensive Player of the Year, but not the overall MVP. They're not going to give it to the rookie.
If he takes this team to the Super Bowl or deep into the playoffs, a rookie?
All right, you don't do this often.
Because you got to remember, the MVP is the most valuable player to their team.
Yeah. I digress. You're right. I digress.
I mean, if a rookie comes off the street and takes
this.
them to the playoffs and they make it to the second round or maybe even make it to the Super Bowl and lose, now I think they actually vote for the regular season MVP before the playoffs. I'm not sure. But, sir, who is doing more for their team than this kid?
Okay, so here again, I'm a handicap.
You know, the Lions got Hutchinson. The Lions got great players at running back and wide receiver. They got a solid defense.
Tight end. Great tight end. 2 great running backs.
Great tight end, No.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is doing more for his team than Goff is for the Lions, I would say.
Okay, I got to get out of here. I got to go work the fall festival. The kids have half a day of school today, and after the half a day is over, the young kids have a fall festival set up. But before I go any further, I want to say this. That's why I just told you I put 50 on Goff and 50 on Daniels.
Right. No, and because I think right now it's a 3-man race. Goff, Daniels, and Lamar Jackson. Don't forget about Lamar.
That Browns loss is big.
That's just
that
one
Browns
loss.
loss is big. It's just one loss.
It's the NFL. Everybody.
Yeah.
loses
But
games.
again, the Browns are doo-doo, and you can't. That's gonna. I think Lamar's been blemished with that loss last weekend. Is my thoughts.
It's just one. You can't forget what he's done the rest of the season. The
I
other
agree.
7 games.
Well,
yeah.
I got my bases covered with Goff and Daniels.
All right. So you got to get out of here. True,
Yep,
you
I
want to
gotta
take a
run.
quick little break, or you want to jump right in the chat? You're watching Two Lost Dudes Experience.
She said jump. She said
Okay.
break. She said break. She said break.
Break.
Okay.
Okay.
Dogs and Poodles. Before I go, I'll remind y'all that God is good, and I'll also tell y'all thank you for your contributions today, especially you, Tina, in the chat room. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are why we do what we do. You're very, very important to us, and we thank you for contributing. We thank you for your contributions, and we thank you for passing the word. All right.
Absolutely.
Peace and blessings. Y'all be careful in those streets for Halloween. And before Doug says anything nasty and mean, I'm out. Peace. Here's
All right,
the
so
information
quick-
for the tailgate going down. New spot, Lot A, 199 Alabama Street. Music, food, steaks, chops, hot dogs, burgers, scrimps, scallops, food, drink, liquor, alcohol, Southern Edge.
Listen to me.
DJ, TVs, games is going down at the Two Live Stews tailgate.
Uber out there. $30.
Yeah.
Eat all you want.
Yep.
And drink all you want.
All day long.
$30.
We never run out of food at the tailgate.
DJ Bing's going to be there. He's confirmed to be the DJ. We're going to have big screen TVs. If y'all been for the last couple of years, y'all know how we do it when the Cowboys or the Steelers come to town.
Yeah.
Tailgates are us.
Okay, BMX, this is what they want. That family shit. Dirt. Hey, yo.
All right. Welcome back to the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart. Ryan is out. If you've been chilling with us, y'all know that. He is gone for the fall festival. Is that the same thing as the day at school when we wore costumes, the Halloween day, the fall festival? Is it politically correct to have Halloween at school nowadays?
I mean, look who's running for president. Like anything is off, or nothing's off limits. I wanted to find out why your complexion changes when you put this outfit on that you're wearing, because it's bothering me so bad.
I don't know. It's something about this program, or I don't know. But you're right.
Yeah,
I guess it's taking away light, huh?
What's wrong with his complexion? It's a lot of melanin.
Like blue black.
The more melanin,
yes.
the better.
Absolutely.
He like a blue black.
Absolutely. I agree.
And he got like a little haze around him right here. It's like but it's the Laker man.
Laker man.
Right. You look strong, Doug.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
I appreciate it.
Pause.
Pharrell Scott, our costumes was a towel clipped on your back and some had makeup. Ghetto Superman. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, basically some paint on your face some type of way. A towel clipped on your back.
Or a sheet. But they sometimes want you to take their good sheet out there. You ain't taking my good sheet out there to be trick-or-treating.
Times change. We were coming up. Every costume was scary. Even if you was a fireman, you was a dead fireman.
Right.
Like now it's just you occupation. You some sweet, some not scary, some not threatening. You're supposed to be a threatening figure on Halloween.
Nadi, you are 100% right. The theme 40 years ago for Halloween was being scared. Now they're wearing superhero uniforms and
sexy
doctors
everything.
and sexy. Right. Women take this opportunity to dress sexy, to wear very little clothes.
Beware. These some of these women in them devil costumes, they really are them devils. You better beware.
Careful. My niece likes to be scary stuff. If she's gonna be a princess, she want to be a scary princess. If you make her wear something, she wants to be. Halloween is her favorite since she's only 7. Halloween is her favorite holiday.
From Ron Lee, I'm going to work to dress as the Australian break dancer. Yeah, that's a good costume. Loose neck side, them jive ass masks with the loose rubber band and staples and regular clothes. Right. I was explaining a little bit earlier. The young people probably don't know what I'm talking about. The mask, the high class mask in 1980 or in 1975, where it's like a plastic shell kind of molding of some figure with a little rubber band that went behind your head to keep it on your face. But the front of your face was the mask. The back of your head was your head. And it was hot. Yeah.
And sticky. You couldn't get your candy through because it was just like the mouth was made funny.
Right. From Mocha Bella, see you all this weekend in the A if you're coming out. All right, Mocha. Can't wait to see you.
We got to get Mocha a t-shirt.
They coming.
They coming.
Are they coming Sunday?
They're gonna be there Sunday.
Arlie. Remember, we got to talk about that too.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent you a text.
I saw your text.
All right. Stewart Media and Entertainment. We believe show enough is rude. Laugh out loud. Tree. What's she talking about? We believe like stuff is rude. Like stuff is rude. Tree. She stepped away for a second. Ralph Scott. Trump's people said Puerto Rico was an island of floating trash. Yeah.
I did say that.
From Romero Head, I agree, Doug. Biden gave her a little chance to really put on her show for presidency. She needed at least 6 months to rally the troops. I think it's going to be, everybody's saying it's a toss-up right now. But
she got $70 million in 48 hours. She had enough. She got more commercials out than Trump. She pushing her agenda. They pushing the program to the people, and the people are eating it up. Definitely in the black community.
No, I don't think we're eating it up like we should. That's another story, though.
Romero Head, Jesse Tuggo, Jamal Anderson, Mike Vick, and Julio Jones have to be on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
I don't have to have Julio Jones on there.
They're not gonna put Jamal on.
What was the kicker's name?
Not Cocaine Anderson.
Oh, the kicker for the Falcons.
What was his name?
He's in the Hall of Fame right now, as a matter of fact.
Morton Anderson.
Morton Anderson. Yeah, but Morton Anderson, most of his career was in New Orleans, I believe.
Oh, maybe that's why I remember him so well. Never mind.
Yeah, that's why. From Loose Neck Side, he didn't mean to do that. Doug Stewart. What were we talking about? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
From Julius 35.
He's talking about Michael Vick. How you said he didn't mean it.
Right.
Oh.
He didn't mean to do
He
that.
didn't mean
He
it.
didn't mean to do what? Kill them dogs?
Fighting the dogs.
Oh yeah, he meant to do it.
No.
Well,
He didn't mean to get-
he apologized for it.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of people okay, so we're accepting
He didn't
everybody's
kill no
apologies
children.
now.
Had
He
he
killed some
killed
dogs.
children?
It was inhumane what he did.
Yeah, it wasn't right.
No,
I
it was
mean, I'm not
terrible.
disputing that. I'm not disputing that. From Julius 35C, Vick himself said he didn't study for film while with the Falcons.
Right.
Yeah, but even him not studying film, he still was the best
playmaker.
player, the most exciting, and the biggest fan favorite of the city. Imagine if he
Yeah.
did study.
Well, Michael Vick was the biggest fan favorite that we've had because he was black. And I always say Atlanta is one of those cities where you should have a black quarterback to support your demographics. It's just like the Utah Jazz always have white basketball players. The fans can come support the team because they feel like the team is with them. Philadelphia always has a black quarterback most of the time. You know, so I think the Falcons, Atlanta is one of those cities where we should have a black quarterback at the helm. So that's why I love Michael Penix being the future.
Yeah. Millhouse 79, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Deion Sanders. He's given his Mount Rushmore of Atlanta Falcons players, which I talked about in a video, a reel. So that's where this conversations come from. Till Dog 12, Bartkowski, William Andrews were great too. Yeah, but I don't think anybody, and I was after the Bartkowski era when I moved here. So that's over 30 years ago. And I think I said 35 years earlier. I don't know why I said that. Next year will be 30 years in Atlanta for me. Bartkowski and William Andrews, they were slightly before me. FM, Lions are going to the Super Bowl. I would love to see a Lions Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl. I would.
Yeah, that'd be a great high scoring game.
That'd be a great high scoring game. You get
defense.
The intrigue, because the Lions have been so bad for so long, would be the reason why I'd want to see them. And obviously Ryan played for them. That'd be a great connection. We got many ties. We might go up to Detroit for a couple of days and do the show live if the Lions make it to the Super Bowl.
Let's do it.
No, let's not do it. It's gonna be cold up there.
Where's the Super Bowl at this year?
The Super Bowl is in New Orleans.
No, it's not.
Yeah. We can go to New Orleans.
It was in Detroit last year.
Yeah.
That's
Let's
what
not
you're-
go to Detroit. Let's go to New Orleans though.
And then
baby.
The coldest I've ever been was in Michigan. I said I don't never want to go up there ever again.
Oh yeah, coldest place I've ever been in my life is Detroit, Michigan. When Ryan first got to Detroit, unbelievable. Everybody had furs, and I get it. I understand.
Don't start this. Don't
Gators.
start.
Did they have Gators too? Furs and
Yes,
Gators.
yes, and Dayton's on them cars.
Cause and
In
you're
the
listening to
Coney Island.
Philosophies Experience.
I like them pimps too, Miss Taylor.
Maurice Bird, Doug, if you want to keep it on the field regarding MV7, don't forget he admitted to not putting in the time to perfect his craft while he was a Falcon. All I'm telling you is if you're thinking, in the poll that ESPN did, I guess I can find what their criteria was, but what I saw was just them saying the Mount Rushmore of the Atlanta Falcons. They didn't really say how they came up with these names. What I'm telling you is it's not even close. The most popular Falcon of all time is Michael Vick.
Yeah,
now, even you, Nadi, would you agree with that?
I would put Mike Vick in the Mount Rushmore, but I also will understand if people did not put Mike Vick in the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. From Rel Scott, Tony Gonzalez. No. Tony Gonzalez played most of his career with Kansas City.
Right.
And that's something in that you kind of got to factor in as well. Some people have. Deion, the only reason Deion gets on is because he's Deion.
Right.
I mean Deion was in this city for what? How many years did he play in Atlanta?
He played
3,
for the
4?
Braves and the Falcons. I mean, the man was high stepping from the 50-yard line.
And then run to the game. But then the Cincinnati Reds took. I was mad. That was like when it started to go away.
So I did
Braves
a reel.
suck.
I did a reel a couple of weeks ago about who's the most famous or the most loved Laker of all time, and it was between Magic and Kobe. And the reason why I didn't put Kareem in it is because Kareem, part of his career, a major part, he won a championship, was in Milwaukee. Magic and Kobe never put on another uniform.
Right.
So that puts them higher in the ranking, in my opinion, itself. From John Mickens or John Mickens. Don't we know a John Michaels? John Michaels used to be
the radio guy. He is 680 right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Michaels.
He used to be our producer when he first got into the business. Shouts out to John Michaels. John Mickens, Falcons usually find a way to blow their load versus teams they're supposed to beat.
Yes,
we'll see.
Lord.
And they haven't done that the last couple of games. A lot of these games they're winning in the past. The Falcons would have lost these games, but they've been winning.
That's why this is a big game this weekend.
That's why
Because the Cowboys
hold out.
are reeling, and the Falcons seem to be the better team. But
we should win this team. Yeah,
this is a game the old Falcons would lose.
Yep.
Absolutely,
and they better not. We don't want to hear nothing about them boys. I don't want to hear nothing about them boys.
Loose next side. Doug will be saying Fulton County Stadium next. I don't know why I keep calling it the Georgia Dome. I apologize, Falcons faithful. It's the Mercedes-Benz Stadium at this point. Rel Scott, Doug sending people to Atlanta, Fulton County from Till Dog 12. I know Doug has some S&M stuff somewhere in that closet.
He's referring to the
Laker man.
Your claim that you didn't get the Halloween request in time. And I said, you got something in there, and you took your behind right in there and came out 2.5 seconds later.
I am Laker man. I am Laker man. From Stewart Media and Entertainment, Caleb is not playing outstanding football. Laugh out loud, Naughty. Maybe outstanding is too strong of a word. He's been playing very good football for a rookie.
I mean, I guess not compared to what Jaden Daniels is doing.
No,
as a rookie.
No, absolutely not. Yeah,
or CJ Stroud, what he did last year.
We are seeing something, right? CJ last year and Daniels this year. We are seeing something we have never seen before with this kid Daniels, man. And he was the number 2 pick. Right. He was the number 2 pick. So, I mean,
I think what a lot of people don't factor in is as a rookie quarterback or any quarterback, you have to go to the right system. Right. I mean, Jaden Daniels got Cliff Kingsbury as his offensive coordinator, and he's been one of the best play callers that the NFL has seen in a while. So I think sometimes being in the right system can help a quarterback.
From Julius 35C, is this Arlie Left Eye Michelle go burn some house down? Please don't burn nobody's house down today, Arlie.
I was looking for the gas can.
Oh, I should add that to my costume.
Right.
Okay, good idea. I have a gas can in my car.
And some matches.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. Okay.
Respect.
Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. In the creep video, they were wearing pajamas.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch that. I just thought you wanted to come out in your drawers. I didn't know. I forgot.
Now I do my pajamas. I was wearing my pajamas so I could get my pajama line, but then I started putting on clothes because I had somewhere to go after the show. But I'm gonna come back to my jammies because I got nice jammies. These are nice.
And just add a condom to the glasses, and you'll be perfect. You'll be spot on.
We forgot about the rubber. We forgot about the rubber to the glasses.
Right.
Now do that, not the gas can. Please.
So much of what she didn't even have this wasn't on in the creep video. She didn't have none of this, but I had to make myself a play bang because my hair not short enough. She had a bang and a little ponytail, but people say they recognize it with this on, so I had to go put this on them. But I really.
Loose Neck Side says Doug is a Laker player from Team U. You a damn lie. This official NFL gear right here.
You know what Timu is?
I know what Timu is. This is the bootleg.
Amazon.
It's
the bootleg.
All right.
It's 9 o'clock.
We got a bunch more text that we could read, but we got to get out of here. It was a great show. So we're doing a live remote. That's the plan. Hopefully we don't have any gremlins. We're going to do a live remote Sunday at 12 noon. Pre-game kickoff. We're not doing a post-game wrap-up because by that time I plan to be at the least slightly slizzard.
Be like me.
Yeah. So come on through and holler at your boys this weekend. Two Live Stews Tailgate. Old school Two Live Stews Tailgate. $30, all you can eat and drink if you pay before tomorrow. You got to pay today. Tomorrow it's going to be $10 more.
Today's
as my brother
price.
says, ribs, chicken, pork chops, sausage, fish, shrimp, or scrimps, scallops, mac and cheese, baked beans, everything.
It's good too.
Top shelf liquor.
Any vegan options?
Absolutely, there's gonna be some vegan options.
String beans. Rice. They had string beans last year.
Okay, I'm used to bringing my own food.
That food was so good.
It was busting, as Tree said. It was busting.
All right. All right,
I
so y'all
might
take
bring
care.
some stuff for mimosas for all the ladies so we can start our day off right. I'm working through that right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Southern Edge will be flowing.
Yep.
It's going to be a quasi Southern Edge tasting for real.
Mm-hmm.
We got plenty of bottles of that. So come on through. Hope to see you Sunday. DJ Bing on the spot. The whole crew, Nadi, Arlie, Tree, everybody's going to be there. So y'all come through, all right? No post-game show. Once again, see y'all Sunday. And also see you on Monday for the Monday edition of the Two Live Stews Experience, 7 a.m. sharp Eastern Time.
Peace.
Peace.